Oh, I forgot to turn on my light. Ooh. So, I don't know what they were on, and that was a loud noise upstairs. But we're going to talk about learning through play. So, the idea, like if we look at children, they learn through playing, they learn through messing around. In a business sense, you can call this brainstorming, right? People brainstorm things and then they find out what they want to do. Like that's a structured way of playing. You could say you paint, you just start painting and then you get ideas. But what people do in life that I've seen lots of times, including myself, is they never get started. So we lose this essence of playing and like messing around when we become adults. So instead of messing around and going for it and seeing what happens, we don't even go past the starting line because we live in this fear of perfectionism. So the idea is we have to make things perfect. It has to be right. So we don't even get started, right? We don't even start doing videos because we want to be good enough to do the videos, right? We're already in our head thinking, oh, I expect it to go this way. But by making a video, you find out what videos to make. You don't learn to play the guitar by starting off perfect, right? But this adult mind comes in and we get taught through grades, right? You get an A, B, C, D, that we have to get things perfect and then take a test. So we're almost indoctrinated into this opposite way, where I think kids would be better if they took tests right away and then learned from their test taking every time they took a test and just got better at the test. Because that's really how life works. Life doesn't work that you study really, really hard at something and then you go do it perfect. I've never done that in life. Usually what happens is you jump in and then you figure it out and you get better and better over time at that thing. So when we know that, then we can jump in, right? We know if we start our first business, it's probably going to fail. Most likely, if you're going to start a business, at first you're going to do real bad at it. Usually it takes really rich people 10 or 20 times to make a great business. Whatever it is, you're going to have to jump in and do it and mess up, and then you're going to learn from the mess ups. But people don't even jump in to learn from the mess ups. You got to go out there and make mistakes, and that's how you learn fast. I don't even think it's mistakes. You're just learning, but you only learn by doing repetition, right? Like that's, we can go into the science realm, even though we're spiritual, like you only learn through repetition. Like that's how you learn. I paint things, see? Ooh, a spaceship I'm painting. I sucked at it at first. I'm now 32 and I've been doing this since I was 16. I'm much better at it now. Maybe one day I can even get paid for it. But the only way I'm going to get paid and become a painter, if I want to do that, is by painting lots of things. You don't sell paintings. You want to sell paintings, you want to sell a book, you want to sell your word, you want to sell your healing, you want to sell your yoga, then you better do a lot of yoga teaching, you better paint a lot, you better do all those things. But our fear of perfection, we don't even go out there. We don't even do the thing. Usually when you look at people that are famous on YouTube, their first video was horribly and grainy, but they did videos. So by the time they had the money to get the lighting, they were good at it. You know, the first time someone acted wasn't on a movie stage, unless they're a model and they were really good looking. So they got on the movie, even though they stunk at acting. It's another thing. But at least they had to get good at modeling first. But that's how it works. And I know it just seems ridiculous, but like when I paint over the mistakes. Like I learn by the thing they say with painting, and I'm Bob Rossing this, is that don't be scared of the paint. What stops you from painting? Like I have a model that's beautiful. I'll show you. This is really random, but I want to paint her, Alariel. I'm scared to start this. It's so beautiful. Like I almost feel like I'm going to mess it up, but I can always repaint over it. That's a ridiculous fear. So I'm going to start painting this. I want to play, but this is a high level model that I want to do really well. But I can't, if I don't get started, I can't even make it what I want it to be. And what are you really messing up? We can, even Earth, right? If there's a forest fire, we can regrow the trees. Like if you destroy things and you can declare bankruptcy and you can build yourself back up. Like there really is, unless you're homeless, those people can build themselves back up. So like, and they learn from being homeless, right? I bet if you're homeless, you don't get homeless again. You're real good with money, hopefully. The second time, because you've been there, so you're not going to get back there, right? You're not going to spend that extra money on credit card debt if you've been in credit card debt. All these mistakes are okay. We learn from them and we grow. But we have this like weird thing where we think we're supposed to get it perfect because that one guy on Facebook has a perfect life, but he's messing up his relationships if he's good at success with money. It's just like giving you permission to go. So the challenge of this video that I made up in this moment is just go mess some things up. Like go fail at something this week. Whatever it is, learn something new. I don't care if it's painting something, playing guitar, if it's running, if it's I'm going to challenge myself to do 2 yoga classes a day, 5 days a week, 10 yoga classes a week for a month. I'm scared. My brain goes, there's not enough time for that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I could fail, right? I might not do 10 yoga classes a week, but if I don't go after these big goals, I'm not going to get anywhere. And their goals are just exciting things, right? And you grow from that. Like say I wanted to meditate an hour a day and I was sick this week and I would meditate for 30 minutes and I would just be laying down and I was like, oh, I'm not doing my commitment. But I went, no, it's great. I was sick. It's okay. Like now I know what to do. And then I got right back into it. It wasn't that I beat myself up for not doing the thing I committed to. I got right back on the horse. And the less we beat ourselves up for failing, the far more we're going to do and the more we're going to create. But when we beat ourselves up for failing once, some people beat themselves up for failing once and they never do that thing again. And that's sad to me. So get out there, challenge yourself to one thing, and I'll see you in the next video.